There was a famous scientist who made so many discoveries and made a fortune from his inventions. One day, he was reading his local morning newspaper, and to his surprise, he finds out his name in the obituary column. The newspaper had reported the death of him by mistake, believing he had passed away, when in reality, his brother had passed away a day before. What he read in the newspaper horrified him. They titled him as the Merchant of Death. They described him as a man who had made it possible to kill more people more quickly than anyone else who had ever lived. There wasn't anything good written about him. That news hit him hard. In that moment, he quickly realized two things. One, this was how people were going to remember him, and two, this wasn't the way he wanted to be remembered. From that day on, he started working towards peace. He left most of his wealth in a trust that would be used to establish the awards after his name, Alfred Nobel. And that was how the Nobel Prize was created, as an award for people who make outstanding achievements in subjects that always interested Alfred Nobel: physics, chemistry, medicine, literature, and peace. Today, everyone is familiar with the Nobel Prize, while relatively few people know how Alfred Nobel made his fortune. It was through the invention of dynamite. And very few people know that a simple newspaper incident changed his life. The one thing that we can learn from this story is that the good we do lives after us. Alfred Nobel had an opportunity granted to him that very few people have, to read his obituary while alive. Thinking how one's obituary is going to read can help us to rethink and reflect on our life and how we are currently spending it. The reality of death can be our greatest motivator if we let it. Once you understand what death means in all of its darkness, you'll understand life. You'll no longer see death as a problem, but a fact. That fact will change the way you see everything going forward. Use your life to do something that gives you meaning, and then you'll no longer see death as a problem when it comes upon you. There is a famous saying, life is a book of 3 pages. The first page is birth, the last page is death. The center page is empty. It is up to you how beautiful you make the page read. Thank you. If you like this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up and click on the subscribe button.